I attended the recent Super Falcons match against Cameroon women in Abeokuta, Nigeria, and my experience was incredible to say the least. The Nigerian Football Federation and their Cameroonian counterpart did their best to try to ruin the experience, but the girls went the extra mile and delivered an exciting performance in the face of structural, cultural, infrastructural, and weather-related adversities. I traveled from Lagos to Abeokuta on match day using the train. It was a standard trip and I probably wouldn't have attended this match if this service didn't exist. I moved to the stadium around 3 p.m. after watching both teams arrive. The hotel I stayed at had a view of the stadium, so it made perfect sense. To say that the game between Nigeria and Cameroon had issues would be an understatement. The match was initially scheduled to be a double-header between both countries, 2 matches played 4 days apart. Unfortunately, due to the Cameroonians arriving late, the first match was cancelled. The second match was moved a day forward, but CAF did not approve the change, so it was moved back to the original date. All this happened in the space of 2 or 3 days, and every day was new, unwelcome news from NFF. I personally had to buy multiple train tickets, and I lost my deposit on some of them because the dates changed. The teams arrived from Ijebu, where they were camping, at 2:40 p.m. for a game scheduled for 4 p.m. Obviously, the game was delayed, and the match started 29 minutes late. There was very little publicity for the game, and some people from the hotel I stayed at learned about the game from me and decided to attend because I was attended.
There is a nation of course it's the Super Falcons of Nigeria that has always.
Please consider supporting my work by joining the channel, gifting super thanks, or simply subscribing and liking the video. However I choose to support, just support. Thank you as you do so. There were pre-match legalities and processes that went on. The teams came out to warm up shortly after my arrival. They warmed up for a while and both teams went back into the locker room. They re-emerged at 4:24 p.m. for the official start of the match processes. The Nigerian anthem, that's the Nigerian national anthem, wasn't actually played because while the Cameroonian anthem was being played, I did not think it ended. It was cut abruptly. I think there was an issue with the speaker at the stadium, and the Nigerian that was supposed to come after didn't come up at all. The weather was bad, so it rained for most of the game. I believe that the 4 p.m. timing wasn't appropriate. If they had hosted the game at 12 p.m. or 2 p.m., they would have had better weather for most of it. Kickoff finally arrived after what felt like an eternity. I know it might be hard to believe, but I am not trying to be negative. I am simply trying to let you know that the Nigerian Football Federation and their Cameroonian counterparts, Fekafoot, did a horrible job hosting this game. The Cameroonians did not arrive on time, which made a bad experience even worse. On the Nigerian side, technical issues like floodlights going on and off during the game, flickering for most of it, the scoreboard going on and off, multiple windows open on the scoreboard where you could see the back end of what they were doing, and the timer on the scoreboard randomly stopping close to the end of the game. If you would like to watch the match without the match day experience, you can watch the highlight right now and enjoy what the girls put out on the pitch. As for behind the scenes, the federations failed every single person on the pitch. Why don't you subscribe to the channel and like the video if you are enjoying the content so far. Thank you as you do so. Throughout most of the match, I had one question on my mind. Are the Super Falcons ready for AFCON? As you might know, the Super Falcons are perennial overachievers. Even during the worst of time, they always deliver. And that has led to some complacency from the Federation, because I know even if they give them nothing, they'll probably go and win the AFCON. Unfortunately, the Gozo-led NFF team has done a really bad job preparing this team for the upcoming AFCON in Morocco. Can you believe that this was their first game of the year? Played in June, 5 weeks away from the next WAFCON. It's incredible to say the least. I feel like the scoreline flattered the team because there wasn't that much of a difference between both teams. I just think that the Nigerians had more individual greatness and Rasheedat Ajibade stood head and shoulders above most of the opponents. On the positive side, as the match progressed, the stadium got fuller and the stand we were in was literally sold out. No seats anymore. Yes, there were no tickets for the game, but people kept hearing about the match during the match and turned up in the rain to the stadium. Says a lot about the love Nigerians have for their national team, both the men and the women. The NFF needs to do better, and unfortunately, they might not see the need to do better until the Super Falcons starts performing poorly. Why don't you click the video on screen right now? I made it specially for you. Until the next video, your friend from the Okodo YouTube channel wishes you love, peace and prosperity.